Okay, here's what it's like with the Super Slide out. One of the things we've always liked about this trailer is how spacious it is on the inside. For a 26-foot class half-ton towable trailer, quite often you have to compromise with how cramped they are on this side, but this has a giant Super Slide. It slides a full 3 feet out, so it's 3 feet deep. And this room is about 14 feet long, and the slide takes up all of that. So you're looking at the 8-foot wide trailer plus another 3 feet for the slide, so 11 feet side to side and 14 feet front to back. So you're looking at just about 150 square feet for this room. The couch makes down into a bed. It's one of the flip beds, so you lift it up part way and then it flattens out. There's no handles or no cushions on the side, so you end up with the full length. So a person can lay down on that couch, and you've got 6.5 feet to lay down on that couch. And when you fold it out into a bed, it's big enough for 2 adults to sleep on comfortably, and the cushions are relatively flat top and bottom. So many couches in RVs have big armrests on them, which simply takes away from sitting space and sleeping space, and they've got big poofy back cushions on them, so when you lay it down into a bed configuration, you really don't have a surface that you can sleep on. And then some campers have a fold out hide-a-bed, which might seem beneficial, but all campers are only going to be 8 feet wide plus 3 feet for the slide at the most, like this one is. So you fold a bed out and it comes out so far that you occupy all your floor space. In this one, I'll show you. It's simply up and over, so it's super easy. And that gives you a bed, which, like I said, is a fairly flat surface. It is 44 inches wide, so 44 inches wide front to back, and 6'4" end to end. So 2 adults can sleep on that. Of course, the table folds down and the cushions make into a bed there. There's drawers for storage under there, which go the full length of the benches. The storage is also accessible by lifting these up and lifting this up so that you can get at things at the back without sliding the entire drawers out. We have sleeping bags and air mattresses and stuff there. These have both a vinyl covered side, if you want to have that up, and or have a cloth side. So we put the vinyl side up, and then the back cushion has a vinyl side to it too. You've got a vinyl cushion side, or you've got the fabric side. There's ample plug-ins. One of the problems with campers is never knowing where to plug in. There's an electrical outlet there. There's numerous electrical outlets back here to charge devices. This Super Slide, unlike most of them, is 13 feet 10 inches, so almost 14 feet, and even the inside measurement would be about a little, slightly less than that, so still be a full 13 feet inside to inside, which gives enough space, like I said, to have a full-size bed and a full-size bed there as well. There's storage under both of them, so this has storage. That storage is accessible outside as well, so there's a door on the outside, plus you can get at it from here. And putting the bed up and down is that quick and easy. There's no complicated folding out, there's no blowing up air mattresses or anything like that. And I sleep in there all the time. It's comfortable. Another thing we've always liked about this trailer is how much storage there is. Again, for a 26-foot class camper, there's tons of storage. So this storage cabinet here is full depth. It is over 18 inches deep and 28 inches wide. So lots of storage space there. Plus, on top of it, there is a railing around there so that things you set on top stay on top. It's the same with these cabinets along here. All that has a railing, and the cabinet on top of the fridge. So once again, if you put things up there, they will remain up there when you get to your destination. The cabinets here, again, lots of space, and not quite as deep, but still that is 14 inches deep and 16 inches just about tall. Plug for the microwave is up there. There also is an electrical switch here to select whether your power goes to your microwave or to your water heater. Now, the water heater runs on gas or electricity, which is great because if you're in a powered site, you're not burning through your propane. But you can flip it up to use the microwave, flip it down after you're done using the microwave, and your water heater will go back onto electricity, or you can put it in a neutral position in the middle. So it's actually a three-way switch like that. And you can see if I flip the switch up, oh, we're not plugged into electricity. So, and everything's clean. Microwave is clean, beautiful. It has a 3-burner Magic Chef stove. Everything is clean. The vent hood is beautifully clean. The stovetop is in great shape. There is some scratches around here. That's from the electric sparker when you're lighting these. But the front is screened. There's no scratches. There's no dents or anything in the glass. The inside of the oven looks almost brand new. It's been cleaned beautifully and maintained beautifully. The cabinets have some safety latches on them, both for young'uns and also just so that they don't come open in transit. And again, these cabinets are nice and deep. These would be 18 plus inches deep. Baby catches on here, which make them quick and easy to get open and closed, but also will safely stay in position when you're in transit. There is a safety leak detector, so if there's ever a propane leak, this will go off. We also know this works because hairspray and fingernail polish, I think, sets us off as well. So yeah, just a whiff of hairspray or fingernail polish sets that off. The fridge also runs on gas and electricity, and usually just leave it in the auto position, so then when you plug in at the site, it automatically switches over, shuts the gas off, and as soon as you unplug it, goes back on. But you can also turn it off. So for example, if you're traveling, when you stop at a gas station, you want to make sure that your fridge is off. You don't have an open flame at the gas station. The fridge is big and once again clean. There's quite often fridges have mold or mildew over the years, but all the rubber and all the gaskets is really the only blemish on here is that there used to be a sticker here, so there's a little sticker residue from that, but in great shape. All the trays are just as clean as can be. Yeah, never given us any problem at all. It's just been great. Oh yes, an Americana Domotic fridge. Furnace output down there. Again, a big storage capacity there, and a big pantry. One of the things we're really noticing and really missing is how big this pantry is. It's full length front to back, 18 inches, and it goes from not quite floor because there's that drawer, but it is Yeah, 64 inches tall, 18 inches deep, and 16, 17 inches wide. Drawer down there for additional storage. Again, big, deep, and in great shape. A lot of the wood on this just looks like it's factory fresh. Bathroom door. The bathroom is full width of the back of the RV. You've got your standard tub, sink, shower, tub surround. There was a little crack oh, there it is. Little crack in the corner there is the only real blemish on this. And for the shower, we've reinforced that as well. They used to be just stuck on from the factory, but we reinforced it with screws so that the shower head can actually remain up there. Medicine cabinet. Again, woods. Every once in a while you'll see a little wear mark between this and this, but pretty much all the woods just look factory fresh. Your sink. Continuing with the theme of lots of storage, there is a full width cupboard at the back, wardrobe at the back. So there's a place for hangers, to hang hangers, a curtain rod, but with the individual spacers so your products don't slide back and forth. Clothing doesn't slide back and forth. This is full depth, so you're looking at about 21 inches deep. It's over 40 inches side to side and 54 inches ceiling down to here, plus another storage space. And this has all the manuals, the original factory manuals, fuses and stuff like that we have in there right now. Just anything we would need, silicone, anything like that, so that if there was ever a problem on the road, we could fix it right there rather than letting the problem persist. Here's the vehicle registration plate. I'll also take a photograph of this, showing manufacturing in the fall of '98, which makes it a 1999. The model number is the 255B Terry Motorhome. And whoops. And there's the weights. If you're looking for something that's half-ton towable, this is just a dream. The dry weight of the trailer is 2,862 kilograms. The pin weight, or the tongue weight down into the truck, is 517 kilograms. And the loaded weight, the GVWR weight, is 3640. So that gives 800 kilograms of cargo capacity. So that's 1760, almost 1,800 pounds of cargo capacity. And the tires are the 205/75 R15s. And as I showed before, the tires are in great shape. We replaced them just a couple of years ago, and they're trailer rated tires as well. They're not just auto tires, but they're trailer tires, so that they're built for the load. They're built for low wear, and they're built for knowing that they're going to be sitting in one position for quite a while. I'll take a picture of all the items that are in the trailer as well, all the components that it's made from. Okay, so your sink and toilet and shower are all pretty standard. Toilet has the flush and rinse lever here. The bathroom cabinet has plenty of cabinet space down there. Whoops. Has plenty of cabinet space down there. And this is the water heater. The water heater also has a bypass valve on it. So, and I've got it labeled. On is this way. Water's going into, there's an up arrow and there's an on here. So it's water going into the water heater that way. And bypass is this way. I don't know if you can see that, but I've got on and bypass, and then when it's on the on position, there's on there and on there. So pretty foolproof to remember. There's also a master on-off switch there, which shuts it off. So yeah, for winterizing, or even if you're just overnighting, sometimes you've drained the water heater and you just stop somewhere overnight. You don't want to have the hot water on. You can just leave this. Water still works to the rest of the trailer and it'll just bypass around the water heater. There is a GFI outlet here. And yeah, so now it's just the master. So the master is up a couple steps. And then you have a really nice mattress. It's not the shorter RV mattress. It's a Sealy Dynasty mattress. Once again, lots of storage. These are full height cabinets with drawers down at the bottom and a little shelf up at the top. But once again, for clothes storage with hangers. Again, a railing along the edge. So many of these just have a shelf, but that railing keeps things in place. There is lots of storage. Whoops. There's lots of storage under the bed. So lift this up, and lots of storage under here. This is where we kept ladder, things we get at a little less often, but it could be under here. We also have had a tent here. This is where the sleeping bags can go. And a feature not found in very many fifth wheels is a central vac. Absolutely love that. So you get, you know, rather than cleaning up with a dust buster, which doesn't really bust the dust, this is a complete, you know, shop vac kind of strength of a vacuum, and it's great. Just have to flip that up, connect it, turn it on, and you're good to go. Love that feature. So this is the master bedroom. Lots of light, windows. This window, by the way, has an emergency exit feature too, so if something horrible happened, anybody in the bedroom up here can lift those and that whole window goes out. For privacy, there's this great accordion door that goes across. Let me just step down and see how that is. And that goes right across to the wall. There's that goes right across to the wall, and there's a little nub for it to push across on. And it isn't just a curtain that flops around. When you want it out of the way, it accordions right up and is nice and neat, and then doesn't get disfigured or broken or anything. Okay, so that's all the good stuff, and there's so much to love about this trailer. It was a wonderful find for us. I just don't think you can do better in a half-ton towable trailer. It's so big on the inside. It's like a TARDIS, if you know what that is. It's it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Now, that's all the good stuff. There is a couple things that are bad things. So here's one of the bad stuff. This plastic cap here, and there's different types of plastic. There's like a C channel that goes around, or this one is a plastic that goes into a groove. You can buy this stuff. I haven't done it, but it will need to be done. The plastic has become brittle over the years, and it's cracked in a few places. So you'd want to replace that edging. There is a little bit of water damage here. Water damage is a scary thing, but I just want to differentiate between water damage and a leak. All that happened here is that I was an idiot and I left this window open. So it was raining and I left the window open, and water just came in that one time. So this is buckled a little bit and could be replaced. It hasn't really ever concerned us. It doesn't smell. It, like I said, it isn't a leak that's coming in. And you can see above, there's nothing that came from above. This is absolutely water that came through an open window. I know I was the idiot that left the window open. But this is all solid This is all solid up above. There's no discoloration on the ceiling or anything like that. This is just right here. And it was parked in the yard. Left it open, and it rained. So this could all stand to be replaced. I've never done it because it's just cosmetic. There's a crack in the wallpaper down here, and obviously this light duty particle board or whatever it is didn't like getting wet. But this is solid up to here. It's just right in this corner here. And again, I know it was just because the window was left open, because I'm the idiot who left the window open. The other thing that is cosmetically bad, up here, it's been like this since the day we bought it. It, I think, is a factory defect, but it's like there's spray foam up here, and then the wallpaper goes over the spray foam, and again, it's a cosmetic thing. I had been thinking about getting this kind of railing and just putting a little ledge up there for a little bit of extra storage and to obscure that. But we've had this camper for a decade, and it's never really bugged anybody. So that's kind of a few cosmetic issues. Obviously, it's 1999, so it's a 25-year-old trailer. There are things here and there. Oh yeah, the handle. This is the TV antenna. Has a crank handle to crank the TV antenna up and down. That handle broke. I ended up taking the TV antenna off. Did not really need the TV antenna with DVDs and jump drives. Oh yes, our TV. This is a DVD TV which also has a USB, which is really, we use that more than the DVDs, right? You can put 50 movies on your USB jump drive. So yeah, that's our home away from home. We absolutely love this trailer. It's just time for a little bit larger trailer for us, and something with bunks for the grandkids to come along. So it's time for this trailer to go to another home and be enjoyed by somebody else.